So Trey,
All right, what's good?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
So, you fall asleep, and suddenly you find yourself in the horror movie A Quiet Place. How do you survive? In a year, you come back to reality. So you make no sound, otherwise the death angels will suddenly hunt you down. What do? You are in a place where the death angels landed at, Mexico, New York, Shanghai, Millbrook. Weapons do not work against their highly armored skin, as they are immune to bullets, missiles, fire, and bombs. However, they cannot swim and are blind. How do you escape/survive? So for those who don't know, Quiet Place is it's a horror movie. It's a really good movie.
You watch it yet?
I have. I watched both of them.
Oh.
But essentially, that's what it is. There's these monsters or aliens that have come down from a whole different planet. They are completely blind, but their hearing is extremely sensitive.
That's how they find
And that's how they find you. As soon as you make a noise, bro, they on you. It's over. So let's say if you fell asleep and you woke up.
And there's no kind of like negotiating with these guys.
No, they don't talk. They kill. That's it. There's no like, yo, bro, let me talk to you. Nah.
It's on site.
It's on site.
It's
On site immediately, bro. As soon as you make noise, bro, they see you. It's a wrap. They don't care, male, woman, child.
Yeah,
they show no
you
mercy.
make noise. It's done up.
It's over. But the only way you do survive is essentially not making noise because they're blind. They can't see you, and they're hidden until you make noise. So like, it's not like you're walking around and you see them.
Okay,
You're
so
basically
they themselves behind.
Yeah. So you're basically living your life, but as soon as you make noise or noise is made around you, they come, and they're fast and they're quite strong. They're monsters at the end of the day.
Yeah, true. Okay. So I'm assuming I get to pick which one of those places.
You could choose, yeah.
I get to
yeah.
live.
So you could be in Mexico, you could be in New York, you could be in Shanghai, you could be in Millbrook.
I think it's Shanghai, isn't it? It's because that's in China, Shanghai.
That probably is Shanghai.
Yeah, it's Shanghai.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I would choose New York.
Why?
I would choose New York because that's close to the water. I'm not sure. I'm not good with my geology in regards to China, so I'm not sure if Shanghai is close to water. And I know New Mexico is not close to water.
Nah.
So I'd pick that.
Oh, so what's Millbrook?
No idea. No idea.
You were just gonna.
Never heard of that before. So I wouldn't choose. I would choose New York. Now, another question I would have before I kind of continue: when I essentially am dropped into this world, am I the only one around, or are other people also type hiding from this thing too?
I'm assuming there's probably going to be other people. It's real because I remember in the movie, it's kind of just this one family, but it also seems like everyone else was just murdered.
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, like the
first week or something like that.
Like they wiped them all out, and it's just like this one family, I guess, kind of just like picked up on the memo.
It also helped because I think their daughter was like,
Their daughter was deaf.
or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. But it was hard because they had like little children and shit like that. True. Like one of their kids died, type shit.
Because he was messing with
Messing with the toy, and like that shit just came and snatched his ass. So.
Yeah.
It was rough. It was rough.
I'd try to find a boat of some kind. So I'd go to New York, go down to the Marriott, the marina, wherever they have those boats parked up. I think they're called marinas.
Okay.
And take one of those and go on the water and essentially just live on the boat for a year and just like fish.
So you're telling me you would live on the boat for a year? I'm assuming this has to be a relatively big boat.
I don't think it has to be like a yacht type thing. Like
I'm assuming it's not a dinghy.
Ones. No. Yeah, it can't be like a kayak or something like that.
Fucking canoe,
Canoe. It definitely has to be something I could sleep on. But I also wouldn't go that far out to sea. So like I'd be in like the Bay Area. So like I could still see the Empire State, not Empire State. Oh yeah, I guess the Empire State Building. But I could still see Lady Liberty.
So like you right off the coast.
Yeah, essentially. Because I can't swim. So like I can make as much noise as I want. They're not going to come at me. You know? That's the only way I could see myself surviving. Because if I were to be on land, there's no guarantee I'm not going to make some kind of sound at some point. Now, it's going to be rough because I'm just going to be eating fish for a year. And like,
I can't say this. You can, like, if you wanted to, like, stock up.
Beforehand?
Yeah.
There's only so much I can carry, though.
Obviously, but then you just make multiple trips, of course. obviously I'm not talking about it. This is not a one trip thing, but like
I
let's say
I agree with
let's
that,
say
but
you have your boat, right?
Okay.
You go to Walmart or anywhere. At this point, no one's paying for nothing.
Yeah, you know,
It
you,
is
just take, you
pretty
take
much-
what you can and
Exactly.
dip. Yeah.
So you take what you can, and then you dip. So
Okay.
you take, so like you can make multiple trips.
I get that. I get that. I get that. But and this is kind of where it kind of comes back to what I was saying earlier. At what point am I dropping into this scenario? Have they already been a year in, and then I'm dropped in, and now I'm just supposed to?
I have a question. Does that change how you view it?
Yeah, it does, because by that time, a lot of the places are already looted. So, okay, I go to the grocery store, but everyone else has already thought to go to the grocery store too.
But not necessarily. It's only looted if what? There's people still living.
Yeah. And I'm assuming there would still be one or two people out there. Not even one or two, because New York City has a lot of folks.
So let's say if there are people still out there are still people alive. Obviously, it probably won't be a shit ton.
Yeah.
But there are still people alive.
Yeah.
Well, so what does that change? That the fact that you go to these grocery stores and get
Maybe it won't change, but it definitely lessens the amount of food that's there, and it opens up the possibility for aggressive engagement towards each other. Because, for example, say there's like one bag of Ruffles left. And like I pick it up, and his dad and his kid sees me pick it up, and his kid wants the Ruffles. It was like, all right, well, now we got to fight over a bag of Ruffles.
But now it's also like, now you're also thinking life and death.
Yeah,
Are you
of
going to
course.
sacrifice your life over a bag of Ruffles? Because if you
Well,
fight,
if I
y'all-
have no other food, then I got no other choice.
yeah, but
That's why I would. That's why I would get the
See,
boat where I could fish.
what I'm saying is you can still have the boat and still, because now you're thinking about it like this. Go hungry for a day or two, but still live. Or get to shaking with this nigga over here. And now like the monster comes and kills both of y'all. And now you're dead.
Over
so
just
now
a
so
bag
it's
of
for over a bag of chips, bro. Over a bag of chips. So now it's truly like it's a business decision. So that's why I'm like, y'all both looking at each other. And y'all both gotta be like, listen,
We are the
Y'all
like
gotta
first come first serve.
y'all
Like,
gotta
you
understand.
Just leave it be.
y'all gotta understand. Because think about it, if we fight, we all die.
Yeah,
If it's a father and a son in you, if we fight, we're all dead.
yeah.
Or I either
You're gonna get loud regardless.
Exactly.
If you're fighting. You're
There's
not
no
fighting
way,
it
bro.
quiet, bro.
Exactly.
You're not fighting it quiet.
so either you take the bag of Ruffles and walk away, or he takes the bag of Ruffles and walk away, and one of y'all just a little bit more hungry, or y'all both die right there and then. So now you gotta.
See, and I hear that perspective, but that's where not everyone is going to have that thought process as you.
That
so
is
just
true.
just because, all right, cool, we have an understanding that whoever gets a bag leaves, or I'll give it to you.
So I have a question. Why not you be the peacemaker?
Because I'm trying to survive. Peacemakers don't survive in those type of times.
And yes, you do, because in this case, sound is what kills you.
Man, listen, I'm thinking for myself, and I'm
I
not
understand.
naturally, I'm not really a selfish human being, but in this type of scenario where it's life and death, and like, say like a zombie apocalypse were to happen,
Of course,
or aliens
of
were to
course.
take over, I don't think about others at that point unless like we're family. I think of self.
But in this case, someone else can get you killed. Because all he has to do is scream, and it's over for both of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You could. You're not wrong.
all they have to-
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
yeah, it's over. It's over for you, bro. It's over. There's no more.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, in a zombie apocalypse, it's a little different because it don't matter. We can get to shake it right here and here over this food.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
It doesn't mean zombies
But-
are gonna pull up.
Exactly, but because of the
The nature of what you're
and
dealing
having
with.
watched the movie, I kind of know. I've like seen it and see how the movie plays out, and like they hear noise, bro. They're coming.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
maybe they're coming this time. Maybe nope, they are coming.
And I'm not positive what the range is of how far they can hear, but I believe it's quite far.
They always seem to be around.
Yeah.
Just wherever noise is, they always seem to be around.
Yeah, someone's lurking. One of them is just lurking around.
Yeah, type shit. So that's why I'm like, listen,
Peacemaker would be good to play. I ain't go front. It
because
would.
you get to see another day. Now that rest of the day might be rough for you. You might be hungry. You might be like, damn, oh, fuck this nigga. But you're like, okay, at least I get to live. I'd rather go to bed. I'd rather eat, sleep, and see another day than to fight over a bag of Ruffles. And now it's me, this dude, and a monster. Now I'm trying to run away from Holmes and hope he don't, Now it's a whole different version. Now you're really trying to survive.
See, and I do get that, and I guess, like I said, Peacemaker might be the best option in that type of scenario, right? Yeah. But now I'm thinking, if he screams, because the scenario I brought up was a dad and his kid, kid wants to bag Ruffles. If the father's dumb enough to scream, because I'm assuming the father's survived for however long, if he's dumb enough to scream just to get me killed, he's also like condemning his kid to death. And maybe there are people out there that,
but I also
like that petty was like, I want those chicks.
But also, what if you come across a guy who is just him? And because it's him, he might be willing to sacrifice.
Yeah, but isn't in the movie, because I've seen them in the movie before, like the family is running away from danger, and whoever was making the noise at that time is what it chased after.
Yeah.
So I don't say nothing. He makes a sound, it starts chasing after him, not me. I just vacate the situation.
But first and foremost, you're running away. So you're going to make some type of sound running. But now you also don't want to be... It's like, imagine if you're in Walmart. It's just you and this dude. Mm-hmm. Now you make that noise. You're still within the vicinity of this monster now. Now he's out.
He knows.
And now he knows.
He's alert.
Exactly. So he might be eating Holmes and you're running away. But now he's like, yo, there's something else here. So he might either, now if you stay in the store, now he might be lurking the store.
Yeah.
If you run away, he might be hearing whatever he hear you run away, and now he's, It's like you have kind of awakened the beast, so now you're playing that game of, now yes, he might just eat the dude and kind of
go off to his own
depending
device.
on how far you made it.
Yeah. This is kind of like why earlier I said I wouldn't want to go to these types of places. I in scenarios where an apocalyptic type of situation is going on, I don't want to be around other people.
Yeah, because they're going to fuck it up.
Yeah. More people around, more chances of
something happens.
You getting killed, man.
Exactly.
It's just better to just be solo, handle your own business, hang by yourself.
Type of shit.
Because groups get killed. You can't control what someone else is doing. Someone else is going to be an idiot.
Yeah.
So I would avoid large group centers. Avoid trying to go to a grocery store. If I did go to a grocery store and I saw a whole bunch of heads there, just leave and come back some other time.
But
that's why I would try to go get a boat. Maybe go down to Bass Pro Shop, get a fishing line or something. Just get equipment and just like learn how to fish and just like survive that way.
See, I think you can do that, but sometimes, and as you already know, I'm not the biggest advocate of fishing. It's my own.
You gotta vet that again.
It's my own beef. It's my own beef. It is what it is. To each their own. But sometimes it takes time to fish.
Of course.
And that's why I'm like, because what if you out on sea and you don't catch a fish for 2-3 days type shit?
I go hungry for 2-3 days.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, cool. But what I'm saying is, you can still do that, but you get certain supplies. So at least if you ain't catch no fish, all right, bro, I got a can of ravioli that I can eat. So I'm not 100%.
That makes sense. I get that. So having backup
food, having rations.
Yeah, I understand.
So maybe your primary source of food is fish, but God forbid you don't catch nothing. All right, cool.
There's another option.
I have another option. And you get enough to where...
I do feel, though, there's only so much that you can get within that year time. Because eventually, ravioli going to run out. Chips going to run out. All the non-preservable or the preservables will run out.
Of course.
Grocery stores will run dry. Like, all those things, after a while, is just, they're not going...
Yeah, well, that's why you're relying on the fish.
Essentially.
But at least you have a backup just in case. So at least you can eat a little something every day. You don't got to go days without eating. You can at least be like, okay, I had this today. Had some fucking dry cereal today. Okay, that's better than nothing.
That is true. I also want to get a cooler of some kind.
Yeah, also,
like a refrigerator.
You also got to think like this, too.
Because if I could freeze the fish, then I can have fish for multiple days.
Exactly. Also, you're on a boat. How are you cooking? How are you cooking this? Now, that depends on the type of boat you got.
That is true.
Is this a boat that has a kitchen you're able to?
Yeah.
Because if not, you got to make a fire.
You got to make a fire.
On some slow roast type shit, bro. So now you got to get the materials.
Definitely not the safest to make a fire on the boat that you're on.
No,
that boat catch fire, bro. It'd be quite awkward.
Yeah, facts. Now you're like, damn, I gotta go back to land type shit.
I gotta go back to land. I gotta go find another boat.
And whatever whatever rations you had.
Them shits at the bottom of the sea. It's done up.
Type shit. There's nothing you can save.